One of the Senate seats that, now to be honest with you, that's the one I cared about the most. I cared about all of them, don't get me wrong, but I'm a Pennsylvanian. I've gotten to know Dave McCormick. I know he's going to be a fantastic senator, and it's about time, David. They finally called your race in Pennsylvania. But you've been through hell. I mean, you went through a primary, which you lost by the skin of your teeth. You're in this race, and it's close. First of all, I know you wanted to say something to the audience, but then tell us what it's like to run for a race like this, and what would motivate somebody to go through it.
Well, Mark, thanks for having me, and you've been such a great supporter every step along the way, and I'm really grateful to you, and I'm just grateful to your audience. And you've had me on the show a number of times. I've felt great support. It's given me an opportunity to talk about where I think the country needs to go and what kind of leadership Pennsylvania needs. And listen, this is politics these days is tough, and it's a contact sport, and you have horrible things said about you. You have lots of lies told about you, and it's a big sacrifice for any family. But for me, it's been a true honor, because I think the country's headed in a terrible direction, and I think being in the Senate, working with President Trump and others, it'll give me the opportunity to really make a difference and get our country back on track. And as you know, Mark, Dina and I are the parents to 6 beautiful daughters, and we want to make sure the America that we've been so fortunate to be part of is available for them. So that's the motivation. And anytime you start feeling sorry for yourself, you just think about all the people in American history that have sacrificed so much more than a simple, running for the Senate and having people say mean things about you on TV. This is small compared to the sacrifice of others. So we feel honored to do it, excited about the opportunity, and proud.
When did you officially learn that you were officially the senator, or going to be the senator?
Well, it's been we thought for some time that the numbers were such in terms of what was coming out of the ballot, the ballot count, that there was no way for Senator Casey to win. We couldn't see any way as we were growing our lead. We had 30,000 votes, and then we're in counting additional votes in Cambria County, which is a very conservative county where I'm getting about 75% of the votes. So we didn't see any possible way. But, the Associated Press hadn't commented on the race, and we didn't think they were going to. And then what happened a few hours ago was the Associated Press called it. And we had no interaction with the Associated Press. We had no discussion, so we didn't know how they were processing the data. But to us, it was just an inevitability, because the math is such that there's no way that Senator Casey can close the gap. And my guess is they were watching that. They were seeing that our numbers were growing, and made the judgment. And so, we just found out a couple hours ago, which was great news.
Did your opponent call you, or has he called yet?
He has not called. He has not conceded. In fact, there's some suggestion he won't concede. And it's I know it's hard. Listen, I've been through an election, as you mentioned. I lost a race in 2022 by 900 votes of 1.5 million cast. So, I think I understand that this is probably hard for Senator Casey, and he's been in elected office for 30 years. He's been in the Senate for 18 years. So this is tough, and so he's going to have to work his way through it, however is best for him. But I think just as a practical matter, there's no way for him to get enough votes to win, and I think the Associated Press declaring the race over was an important step for everybody coming to grips with that reality.
Well, Senator-elect Dave McCormick, that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
It's pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty great. And, listen, this is such a great country. I know that you share my love for the exceptional America that we have, that we've been blessed by. And I know you share my deep concern, or I share your deep concern. We're in agreement that we're in deep trouble and that we need new leadership. And, what's really great about this election is there's not a lot of ambiguity around what the people have chosen. And they've made a clear choice for change, a clear choice for strength over weakness, a clear choice for common sense policies over a radical liberal agenda. And I think President Trump has a mandate, and I think a strong majority in the Senate, which I'll be part of. And I think we have an opportunity here to really get things back on track, and I'm honored to be part of it.
Well, we're honored that you won. because I know this audience really loves you and really wanted you to win very, very badly. And it's just another smiley face day, Dave McCormick. And the best to you and your family. Go out and have a nice dinner. Try to sleep in tomorrow, and then you can start fighting away the next day.
Yeah, best to you and your great family, Mark. Thank you. Thank you again.
God bless you. It's our honor.